Now, I continue the cranial therapy, the cranial sacral therapy. I want to talk about it simply because it has been an incredible journey for me. I've been doing it now for more than a year, and there's nothing more, there is nothing that I love more than this. And I understand that everybody could be skeptical about this. We see people that are skeptical in CCSVI, so I expect people to to be skeptical in this natural healing process and the natural therapy. But I just want to tell you that it works for me. It helps me so much that I only have to take Tysabri. I don't take any other drugs, so I'm able to help my body heal and get stronger and get better doing this. And again, I feel that this therapy helps every aspect of my life. And now I have to talk about Irishbear, of course, so I'm coming to mention you, Mark. I have to mention the video that you did, one of the ones that touched me the most, where you mentioned the fact that we chose to have MS. I promised you that I was going to make a video about this, and it is so difficult for me to do it yet. I'm not ready. It is such a powerful, strong and wonderful video, but it would be like really opening my soul in front of the entire world and talk about something that is very deep, very personal, very private, very difficult to explain, and I don't know if I could do a good job at the moment. And but just what I wanted to say, thank you for the video, because it really touched me so deeply. And every time I made a video, I wanted to scream that out and say what you said, and you did it for me. So thank you very much. And one day when I'll be ready, I will tell you about it, and I will share everything with everybody on my experience. Anyway, I do believe that our path to healing includes a lot of aspects of our life. It's not just a drug. In my case, it's definitely not a drug, because I don't believe in them. But to be better, to really heal completely, emotionally, physically, mentally, there are many things that we have to do. It's not just an operation. It's not just taking a drug. In my case, at least, again, I always share what I feel. I share my journey. And I can tell you that I know that I was born with CCSVI and MS. I was definitely born with a lot of emotional problems, emotional challenges, because of things that happened in the course of my life. And those things can be healed in different ways. So I have a different view on CCSVI and on the procedure. I know that it will help me physically a lot, and I do trust that to happen, but I don't know if it's going to help me heal inside in other ways. It's going to be a step for my healing, for the process of my journey, and I know it will help a lot, and I can't wait to do it. And hopefully enough, I will know the date before I go to Italy, or maybe just as soon as I come back. But I just wanted to mention that I think there's a lot more work that goes in it. And I also believe that if it took me 33 years to come to this point, now I've been sick for almost 4, so I'm 37, but it took me, you know, to the first relapse, it took 33 years to get there. So if I carried all of these problems, these lesions, this disease really in my body for so long, of course, it will take time for it to heal, to get better. I don't expect my body to change the day after the liberation. There might definitely be some changes, and I welcome them, and I can't wait. But I think that the journey to really, to the cure will be longer one, at least for me, like I said. And I do believe that it's going to take more steps. I do believe it's going to take many, to think about many aspects of the disease, which is diet and exercise and keeping healthy mentally and emotionally, and try to change the view on things, or being more positive. And you know, I believe it's a really combination of things that will allow us to be better and feel better and finally be cured, because I actually believe we will get there. So this has been my journey, and I hope you are doing well. Again, thank you, Andrea, for making the video. Thank you, Mark. I love that video. It was just my mouth dropped open. I couldn't believe that you were talking about that, because I wasn't as courageous as you were. I have to admit that. I wanted to do it for the longest time, and I just couldn't. You were good enough, because you were very good at not like explaining details of your past. Well, I don't know if I would be able to do that without, you know, explaining really the my journey without talking about that. But I think when I'll be ready, I'll definitely do that. Also, wanted to tell you really quickly that I did participate to the Brooklyn Symposium. I got to see Dr. Salvi again, Dr. Sclafani. I got to listen to the Kuwait doctor, which I thought was amazing. I loved the Bulgaria doctor, and definitely Dr. Hubbard from California in San Diego. Wow, I listening to those words really, I wish I could explain it really quickly. I don't know how much time I have. But I just would like, if you can go and check him out and check what he said about MS. He has an MS theory that is really has touched me so very much. If MS is not an autoimmune disease, I said to myself, I cannot believe I'm taking Tysabri. And I was so touched by what he explained, which is what I believed for the longest time. He really explained it so much better than I could ever do. And I just couldn't listen to the speaker that was after him, because I was so concentrated on his words, and I couldn't believe the fact, I can't believe the fact that I'm taking a possible medicine that is actually, you know, putting down my immune system. And my immune system might actually be innocent. It might not be doing anything to hurt me. And it's kind of tough to take this drug nowadays. But I do a lot of work to accept it, and every time I go to Hopkins I'm smiling, and every time I come out of the infusion center I am happy anyway. And I understand that sometimes we have to make choices in life and take steps that we don't want to take. But I definitely welcome this drug every time in my body until I'll stop it, and I definitely will take a different step of my journey then. But just check up, you know, Dr. Hubbard, because I think it was really incredible. Also, I saw Dr. Lee. I'm meeting all these, like, my heroes pretty much personally, and that I think I'll be the last person in the world to do the liberation. But I'm gonna get there at some point, and I do believe that there is time for everything. So my timing might not have come yet, as you can see, and hopefully very, very soon, maybe when I come back from Italy or some other time, I'll be able to do it, and then I'll share that experience with you too. Anyway, thank you so very much for listening. Thank you for being my friends, and definitely thank you for making the videos you make and for inspiring others. I wish you the best with your journey. I believe that we're all starting our healing paths right now, and I think we're gonna get to feeling better. So thank you so much. I will talk to you back in October, and please take care. Okay, ciao, bye.